A severe industrial accident occurred at a manufacturing facility involving a high-capacity steel cable winding system. While attempting to adjust materials, a worker stood too close to an active rotating shaft without adequate protection. In an instant, the immense rotational force caught the operator, drawing him into the equipment. The machine's speed made it impossible to break free, resulting in a devastating tragedy. This incident highlights the need for strict safety buffers. Never touch moving parts during operation. Workers must wear well-fitted PPE and avoid loose items that could become entangled. Facilities require physical guards and emergency stops to prevent contact with high-power components. Finally, operators must be trained in safe procedures and emergency drills to handle malfunctions. The atmosphere of a quiet afternoon is shattered in an instant as a blinding flash of orange erupts from a doorway, turning an ordinary entrance into a wall of roaring heat. The silence is replaced by the terrifying crackle of a fire that seems to come out of nowhere. In a moment that will make your skin crawl, a woman stumbles out from the heart of the inferno. She is running for her life, with the relentless intensity of the heat clinging to her every move. The sheer speed of the disaster leaves witnesses paralyzed, highlighting that split-second gap between safety and a life-altering crisis. This serves as a visceral warning. Fire is a silent predator that gives no time to think. Vigilance is non-negotiable, as a small oversight can turn a sanctuary into a trap in seconds. Preparation is survival. A clear exit plan is the only thing standing between you and the unthinkable. A serious incident occurred in a commercial kitchen when a grease fire erupted from a hot pan. In a moment of panic, an employee attempted to extinguish the flames by pouring water directly onto the burning oil. Due to the physical reaction between water and hot grease, the fire exploded into a massive fireball, posing an immediate threat to everyone nearby. This incident highlights the critical need for proper fire safety knowledge. Never use water on a grease fire, as it causes burning oil to splash and flames to intensify. Instead, use a specialized Class K fire extinguisher or slide a metal lid over the pan to cut off oxygen. If a fire becomes uncontrollable, immediately activate the alarm and evacuate. Regular fire safety training is essential for businesses to ensure staff can identify different fire types and respond correctly to prevent such avoidable disasters. In the fast-paced environment of an industrial facility, workers often settle into the rhythm of their daily routines, never expecting a typical day to take a sudden turn. Security footage captures 3 men working diligently near a large processing vat when an unexpected equipment failure causes a massive release of pressure, sending scalding liquid erupting into the workspace. The intensity of the heat and a thick cloud of steam instantly consume the area, leaving bystanders in shock. The 2 workers closest bore the brunt of the thermal energy, reacting on instinct to distance themselves from the source. This incident serves as a somber reminder of the critical importance of safety protocols, rigorous inspections, and proper PPE. By prioritizing emergency preparedness, we ensure that at the end of every shift, the most important goal is achieved, making it back home safely to our loved ones. In the blink of an eye, a normal workday can turn into a critical situation. Recent surveillance footage captured a heart-pounding moment, reminding us how fragile our surroundings are when safety isn't the top priority. The scene shows workers focused on their tasks next to an aging stone wall. As an excavator cleared the foundation, ground vibrations and a weakened structure led to a sudden failure. In seconds, the wall gave way, sending a cloud of dust into the air and catching everyone off guard. This incident is a sobering wake-up call for occupational safety. Never assume stability. A structure that looks solid can be unstable once the ground is disturbed. Stay vigilant by maintaining situational awareness and using a designated spotter. No job is more important than the person doing it. Let's look out for one another and ensure everyone makes it home safely. This footage captures a critical and sobering workplace incident involving a major structural failure. While a crew was performing tasks on an elevated scaffolding system, an unexpected loss of stability caused the entire framework to collapse. Most distressingly, the video shows a worker positioned at the top who was unable to find secure footing as the structure gave way, falling alongside heavy metal components. The speed of the collapse left co-workers stunned and unable to intervene. This incident serves as a powerful reminder of the high stakes in industrial safety, particularly work-at-height operations. Essential protocols include rigorous daily inspections of scaffolding integrity and mandatory fall protection using certified safety harnesses. Prioritizing strict adherence to safety regulations is the only way to ensure every worker returns home safely at the end of the day. Surveillance footage from an industrial facility captures a critical moment where several employees are working in close proximity to heavy automated machinery. While operating near the equipment's active range of motion, a worker is suddenly struck by a powerful mechanical component, leading to a serious fall and significant injuries. Nearby colleagues reacted with urgency, rushing to the scene to assist the individual and clear them from the hazardous zone. This incident serves as a vital reminder of the necessity of strict adherence to safety protocols in automated environments. To prevent such accidents, facilities must prioritize establishing exclusion zones, implementing robust physical safeguards like sensors and barriers, and ensuring all personnel receive comprehensive preventative training. Maintaining high situational awareness is essential to ensuring a secure workplace. This industrial safety footage captures a harrowing near miss at a facility during the unloading of a massive cylindrical metal beam. Due to a sudden rigging failure, the multi-ton load slipped from its cables and crashed onto the warehouse floor. A worker nearby narrowly escaped the impact zone by only a few inches thanks to rapid reflexes. This incident highlights critical safety protocols. Workers must never stand within a fall zone or beneath suspended loads, maintaining a strict safety perimeter at all times. Furthermore, rigorous pre-lift inspections of all cables and hoisting attachments are non-negotiable to prevent mechanical failure. Ultimately, while gear is vital, constant situational awareness and adherence to procedures remain the best defense against unforeseen hazards. Always stay alert and stay clear to ensure everyone returns home safely. This industrial safety footage illustrates a severe workplace accident involving the unloading of heavy timber from a truck. A worker standing atop the cargo lost his balance when the unsecured wooden beams suddenly shifted and slid forcefully to one side. The worker fell to the pavement and was immediately struck by the falling beams, highlighting how a split-second loss of load control creates a life-threatening environment. To prevent such incidents, cargo must be properly braced before unloading, and workers should never stand in the potential path of a shifting load. Proper procedures require systematic unloading from top to bottom with ground-level support or mechanical assistance like forklifts. Ultimately, working from a truck bed requires extreme fall protection awareness, as stability is vital for survival. These industrial incidents serve as a sobering reminder of the extreme dangers present when safety protocols are overlooked. In one instance, a massive industrial coil unexpectedly broke free from an elevated rack, crashing down and rolling at high speeds, narrowly missing a worker. Separately, during a logistics operation, a stack of timber on a truck bed became unstable, shifting violently and causing a worker to fall from the vehicle. Both events demonstrate how the weight of industrial materials can become a severe threat if not controlled. To prevent this, never stand beneath suspended loads or within the potential path of heavy materials. Cargo must be properly secured, and equipment should undergo regular maintenance to prevent mechanical failure. Always maintain firm footing and avoid shortcuts to ensure workplace safety. During a routine infrastructure project at a construction site, a sudden equipment failure occurred involving a heavy-duty motor grader. As the machinery moved along a freshly paved road, one of its large rear tires suffered a catastrophic pressure, failure, and burst. The immense force of the blowout dislodged a heavy metal wheel arch, which was projected toward a nearby worker, knocking him to the ground instantly. His colleagues quickly rushed to provide assistance while the machine was halted. This incident serves as a critical reminder of the hazards in industrial zones. It highlights the necessity of rigorous maintenance for high-pressure tires and structural guards. Furthermore, workers must maintain safe buffer zones and remain vigilant to mitigate risks from unpredictable malfunctions. Adhering to these safety protocols is essential for protection in hazardous environments. In the video, a technician is seen inflating a large commercial truck tire placed flat on the ground. As the internal pressure increases, the tire suddenly suffers a violent failure and bursts, releasing a powerful blast of air and debris into the air. At that exact moment, a bystander walking past is struck by the force of the pressure and a metal component, causing him to be knocked down. The incident occurs in an instant, leaving behind a scene of debris and shocking those nearby. This incident serves as a critical lesson regarding workplace safety during the maintenance of heavy-duty tires. To ensure a safe environment, technicians should never inflate high-pressure tires without a specialized safety cage designed to contain flying components. It is also vital to establish a clear safety perimeter, warning unauthorized individuals to stay away from the work area. Regularly checking tire integrity and following pressure guidelines are key factors in protecting the well-being of both workers and the public. The incident occurred at a high-speed industrial winding station where several technical factors led to a critical failure. While the machinery operated at high velocity, a material snag prompted the operator to approach the nip point for a manual adjustment. During this attempt, the operator lost their center of gravity. The immense torque of the spindle then caught on loose clothing, pulling them into the rotation. The extreme speed surpassed human reaction time, making it impossible to trigger the emergency stop. To prevent such tragedies, strict adherence to the zero-contact rule and lockout, tag-out, LOTO procedures is essential. Operators must avoid loose clothing and use proper PPE, while facilities should implement advanced systems like light curtains and physical guarding to ensure a safe perimeter. Safety is a vital commitment to ensuring every worker returns home. This footage captures a serious industrial accident occurring within a warehouse facility. While a worker was performing his duties on the ground floor, several heavy cylindrical cargo rolls stored on an upper level unexpectedly shifted and rolled off the ledge. Due to the sudden nature of the shift, the worker was unable to move out of the way in time and was struck by the falling equipment. This incident serves as a critical reminder of the importance of stringent warehouse safety protocols. To prevent such occurrences, facilities must implement structural barriers like robust guardrails, ensure proper load securing through regular inspections of stacking methods, and promote high situational awareness. Maintaining a safety-first culture is essential to protecting lives and preventing unpredictable workplace hazards through constant vigilance and proper protective equipment. In a bustling textile manufacturing facility, a worker approached a power outlet to perform a routine technical adjustment. However, upon making contact with the equipment, he unexpectedly suffered a severe electrical shock that caused him to collapse instantly. Fortunately, a nearby colleague displayed incredible presence of mind and reacted with lightning speed, rushing over to immediately disconnect the power source to prevent further injury. This alarming incident serves as a critical reminder of the life-saving importance of following lockout, tag-out, LOTO procedures and maintaining constant vigilance when handling industrial machinery. We must prioritize safety protocols and ensure power is fully cut before repairs, while quick thinking saves lives. Prevention is always the best strategy to ensure that every worker returns home safely at the end of their shift. In this warehouse safety clip, two employees learn a hard lesson about the hidden dangers of taking shortcuts. Instead of using designated walkways, they step onto an unsecured, low-friction white sheet spread across the floor. In an instant, the material slides, causing both men to lose their footing and fall abruptly onto the hard concrete. This incident highlights critical safety protocols for any industrial setting. First, always stick to established paths. Shortcuts through active work zones are never worth the risk. Second, never step on loose materials like plastic or tarps, as these surfaces lack traction. Finally, maintaining constant situational awareness and wearing slip-resistant footwear are essential to preventing such unexpected slips. Always prioritize safety over speed to ensure everyone returns home safely at the end of every shift. This construction site incident serves as a vital safety warning regarding heavy machinery coordination. While a crew was installing a drainage pipe, an excavator operator moved the bucket without a clear signal, striking a worker positioned in a blind spot. The impact pinned the individual to the ground, causing immediate distress and highlighting how a split second of miscommunication can lead to severe injury. To maintain a safe site, personnel must strictly enforce a danger zone, never entering a machine's operating radius while in motion. Utilizing a designated signal person is essential for providing clear hand signals to the operator. Furthermore, clear communication and managing blind spots are non-negotiable. Operators must verify that the area is clear before moving any components to ensure the safety of the entire ground crew. This video captures a routine sanitation operation on a quiet residential street that takes a sudden, dramatic turn. As the waste collection truck uses its automated hydraulic arm to empty curbside bins into the hopper, thick white smoke begins to billow from the front cabin area. The situation rapidly escalates into a significant fire. Fortunately, the driver, wearing a high-visibility safety vest, manages to exit the vehicle safely just as the flames intensify. This incident serves as a critical reminder of the hazards involving improper waste disposal. Prohibited items like lithium-ion batteries or reactive chemicals can ignite under pressure, endangering workers and property. Proper waste sorting is essential not only for the environment, but for the safety of our community heroes. This footage captures a critical safety failure involving a contractor attempting to install drywall over a residential stairwell. Instead of using professional scaffolding, the worker opted for a precarious makeshift setup, a single wooden plank balanced between the landing and a temporary wall plate over a significant drop. As he moved to the center to lift the heavy material, the lack of structural support caused the board to snap instantly, sending both the worker and materials tumbling down. While he managed to stand up, this incident serves as a stark reminder of how a shortcut can lead to a serious accident. Never prioritize speed over safety. Temporary convenience isn't worth a long-term injury. Always use OSHA-compliant equipment, like certified ladders or platforms. A standard board is not a load-bearing surface. Always verify capacity before stepping out. This safety alert highlights a high-stakes industrial incident where a worker's clothing became entangled in a powerful rotating shaft. Within seconds, the mechanical force pulled the individual toward the machinery, leading to a complete loss of control. Fortunately, a nearby colleague demonstrated incredible situational awareness, acting instantly to cut the power. This rapid intervention turned a potentially devastating event into a narrow escape. To prevent such incidents, Always wear form-fitting attire and avoid loose items like jewelry or long hair near rotating parts. Maintaining constant vigilance is essential, as a single moment of distraction can lead to a severe incident. Finally, knowing the location of the emergency stop button is a critical line of defense. Remember, workplace safety is a commitment to ensuring everyone returns home safely every single day. This safety alert highlights a hazardous incident where a baker's loose-fitting shirt became caught in the powerful rotating components of an industrial dough mixer. In just a few seconds, the mechanical force pulled him in, leaving him trapped and struggling to regain control. Fortunately, he escaped after an intense struggle when his garment was torn away, allowing him to immediately cut the power. This near miss underscores the importance of proper work attire. When working with rotating machinery, one must never wear loose clothing or items that can easily snag. It is also vital to maintain safe clearance from moving parts and to always locate the emergency stop button before starting any task to ensure a rapid response. Remember, strict safety protocols are essential to prevent unexpected consequences. This footage captures a narrow escape during a heavy-duty loading operation when a forklift fails to properly secure a massive steel coil onto a flatbed. Due to a lapse in precision, the multi-ton load drops prematurely, causing the trailer floor to recoil like a high-tension spring. The resulting shockwave launches a nearby worker into the air. Fortunately, he regained his footing, but this serves as a vital lesson in workplace safety. To prevent such risks, personnel must maintain a safe perimeter and treat the trailer as a no-go zone during active loading. Operators must ensure loads are lowered slowly to avoid shock loading, while ground crews must prioritize clear communication. Ultimately, maintaining equipment integrity and following strict protocols are the only ways to ensure every worker returns home safely. Safety is never a matter of luck. It is a result of discipline. This footage highlights the hidden dangers of DIY projects when proper safety equipment is overlooked. Two individuals are seen attempting to mount a large-screen television using two A-frame ladders instead of a stable scaffolding system. Due to the heavy weight and a lack of balance, one ladder collapses, causing both people and the TV to fall approximately 6 feet. This incident serves as a critical reminder to always use the right equipment for the job, as ladders are not designed to support moving heavy objects at height. To stay safe, ensure structural stability, avoid shifting your center of gravity, and always utilize a spotter on the ground. Prioritizing proper procedure over convenience is the only way to prevent avoidable accidents and protect both yourself and your equipment. In a busy logistics setting, a worker positioned on an elevated platform without guardrails attempted to manually receive heavy cargo from below. Due to the lack of specialized lifting equipment, he lost his center of gravity and fell approximately 7 feet onto the concrete floor, with the heavy load landing on him. This incident highlights the critical need for standardized safety protocols. To prevent such risks, all elevated platforms must be equipped with safety rails, and workers should always utilize personal protective equipment like harnesses and hard hats. Management must prioritize mechanical aids, such as forklifts or conveyors, over manual handling for bulky items. Comprehensive safety training is essential to help staff identify hazards and stay vigilant. Ultimately, workplace safety requires constant attention, as a single oversight can lead to life-altering consequences. On the morning of the 1st of June 2023, a serious industrial incident occurred at a machining facility, highlighting the critical need for strict safety protocols. While a heavy-duty lathe was processing a long metal cylinder at high speeds, the component suddenly detached from the spindle due to a mechanical or mounting failure. The resulting force scattered debris and struck a nearby worker, knocking them down instantly. Colleagues rush to provide aid, but the event serves as a stark reminder of workplace hazards. To prevent such accidents, facilities must enforce strict exclusion zones around active machinery and conduct rigorous inspections of clamping systems. Furthermore, installing robust safety shielding and physical barriers is an essential requirement to protect personnel from high-speed material ejection and ensure a secure working environment for everyone. This security footage captures a hazardous traffic incident on a busy street that serves as a vital reminder for public safety. A pedestrian was walking along the shoulder, but because she was completely preoccupied with her phone, she remained unaware of the heavy machinery operating nearby. Simultaneously, a tractor towing a large trailer began backing up. Due to the vehicle's massive blind spots and a mutual lack of situational awareness, the pedestrian was struck and pulled underneath the trailer. Fortunately, alert bystanders rushed to the scene, shouting for the driver to stop and providing emergency assistance. This incident highlights the danger of distracted walking. You must never use a phone near traffic. Pedestrians should assume drivers cannot see them, while operators must use extra caution. Safety is a shared responsibility, as one moment of distraction can be life-altering. This industrial footage serves as a critical reminder regarding safety protocols in high-risk environments. While workers were maneuvering large marble slabs in a warehouse, a lack of secure bracing and miscommunication led to a sudden shift in balance. A heavy slab unexpectedly toppled over, catching a nearby worker off guard. Because of the immense weight and the speed of the collapse, the individual was unable to move out of the way in time. This incident underscores the absolute necessity of strict adherence to safety guidelines. Always maintain a safe distance from heavy loads, ensure all materials are properly secured, and use specialized lifting equipment. In an industrial setting, staying vigilant and following established procedures is the only way to prevent life-altering accidents and ensure everyone remains protected and returns home safely. The footage captures a critical safety incident involving overhead crane operations, where a massive steel plate being hoisted by a cable rigging system suddenly lost its balance and slid violently along the cables, falling freely onto a trailer bed. A worker standing near the drop zone was unable to clear the area in time due to the sudden descent and was struck by the heavy load, resulting in a severe accident. This incident highlights the vital importance of rigging precision and safety protocols. Key lessons include ensuring cables are securely fastened with anti-slip hardware, strictly enforcing red zones to keep personnel clear of suspended loads, maintaining constant communication between operators and spotters, and performing routine inspections on all equipment to prevent failure. Standing in the wrong place for just 1 second can lead to a life-altering event. The footage captures a critical safety incident involving overhead crane operations, where a massive steel plate being hoisted by a cable rigging system suddenly lost its balance and slid violently along the cables, falling freely onto a trailer bed. A worker standing near the drop zone was unable to clear the area in time due to the sudden descent and was struck by the heavy load, resulting in a severe accident. This incident highlights the vital importance of rigging precision and safety protocols. Key lessons include ensuring cables are securely fastened with anti-slip hardware, strictly enforcing red zones to keep personnel clear of suspended loads, maintaining constant communication between operators and spotters, and performing routine inspections on all equipment to prevent failure. Standing in the wrong place for just 1 second can lead to a life-altering event. The footage captures a critical safety incident where a large metal structure is being craned onto a flatbed truck during snowy conditions. As the load is lowered, the weight distribution causes the truck to suddenly tip over, nearly trapping a worker standing on the vehicle's bed. Fortunately, the worker reacted with split-second timing, jumping clear of the falling equipment just in time to avoid a serious injury. This incident serves as a stark reminder of why strict safety protocols are non-negotiable. It is essential to verify load capacity on slippery terrain, maintain clear red zones around suspended loads, and account for how environmental factors like ice impact stability. Constant vigilance and thorough equipment inspections are the only ways to ensure that every team member remains protected and goes home safe at the end of every shift.